Of course, with 2 power play goals from Jake Friedman last night, as it's sent in by Zach Barbas. He'll chase it in. Forrestell battling for it, bounces around in front of Musico. Shot, and they score. Musico got turned around in the slot, or in the crease rather, and the Bobcats get on the board on the power play and lead it 1-0. Loose puck at center. Here's Collins with it over the line. A lot of good stick work by the Bobcats as they're getting sticks in the way. There's another example of Steinauer centering it. Now Jensen off a stick and up into the rafters. Rich O'Brien with a low shot. Dushkin got down, made the save. Back to the point, kept in by O'Brien. Cross ice to Jensen. Jensen fakes, goes pad, or left side rather, pad save. Acker with it behind the net. 10 seconds to go in the period. They're looking to feed Jensen. He gets it, fakes the shot, gets into the slot, but the shot was tipped by Wetzel and slides into the corner. 3 seconds left. O'Brien with a shot and a pad save as time expires. As off the face-off in the Icer zone, Jensen takes his man down. Puck comes to the near side. Kretz pinches down deep, battling for the puck, and finally coming up with it is Nate Jensen for the Icers, and he'll bank it off the boards. And here's a break for Kurt Collins. Collins on a breakaway from center, in on goal, shot wide, rebound, scores! Kurt Collins picks up his own rebound off the end boards and ties it up. Well, that all started with Nate Jensen as he banks it off the boards, and Collins away to the races, shoots wide, gets the rebound, and scores as his parents standing up blocking the view. So those of you watching can blame his mother and stepfather, but hey, why not? Steinauer wins the draw. Rich O'Brien has to settle the puck down, walks in, shot, and that goes off a leg as Foos got down. Got a piece of it, sent it wide of the net. Saad behind the net, in front, scores! Kurt Collins with his second of the afternoon. Power play goal to go with a short-handed marker. And the Icers take a 2-1 lead. As Collins gets his third of the year. 11:45 to go here in the third period as the Icers have scored twice, both by Kurt Collins to take the lead. But the Bobcats respond and get one of their own. And who is that? Looks like, I think it's Tom Wetzel, but we'll wait to see. Now Xander Dover, I believe, is going to get the goal, so they come right back and tie it up. With 11:38 to go. Friedman battling forward along the far wing, tied up by 2 Bobcats. Now Friedman comes away with it, throws it out in front, loose puck on the crease. They whack away at it. Johnson with a whack at it, and that squirts wide. Johnson up with it, back to the point. Edgeworth with a shot, scores! Stephen Edgeworth with the goal. And the Icers go on top. 3-2. Scramble in front, Johnson up with it, spots Edgeworth at the point. And the low shot finds the back of the net. And for Edgeworth, his first as an Icer. Now it's dumped into the Icer zone past Rich O'Brien. Musico leaves it for O'Brien. Rich gets hooked, hauled to the ice, penalty coming up as Laux picks it up. Musico heads off for the extra attacker. I think it's going to be Jared Foos going to be called once the Bobcats touch up. Here's Tommy Olczyk in, shot, and good, scores! Olczyk threaded the needle. And the Icers make it 4-2, and the penalty's still going to have to be served. So the delayed penalty, the long outlet pass, and then Olczyk over the line, kept himself onside and put it right through the wickets. And it is 4-2 Penn State. Laux pins Fodor in against the wall. And then it's chipped by Steinauer off the end glass and then fired down the ice by Kurt Collins. And right on goal, and Kurt Collins with his second shorthanded goal of the afternoon and the hat trick. And a fitting finish to this one with 1:57 to go. As Collins with his second shorty of the afternoon and his 4th goal of the year. And a strong third period by the Icers. There's a 2-on-1 break for the Bobcats as Agnew in on goal. Great defensive play by Forrest Dell as he came back and poke checked Brett Agnew with 59 seconds to go. Now Pillmore wanted, as OU losing their cool here in the final minute, as Justin Kirkcable got sent to the ice. Dolan wanted to get at one of the OU players. Fodor is being escorted off. And this is not what you want to see. Penalty shot by Agnew, and he scores. 15 seconds left. And it bounces off Dushkin wide of the net, final seconds. And this one is over.